1959 in jazz. This is a timeline documenting events of jazz in the year 1959. May. 4 first annual Grammy Awards. Ella Fitzgerald awarded Best Vocal Performance, Female for the album Ella Fitzgerald Sings the Irving Berlin Songbook, and Best Jazz Performance, Individual for the album Ella Fitzgerald Sings the Duke Ellington Songbook. Count Basie awarded Best Jazz Performance, Group and Best Performance by a Dance Band for the album Basie. Lily May awarded Best Performance by an Orchestra for the album Billy May's Big Fat Brass. July. To the 6th Newport Jazz Festival started in Newport, Rhode Island, July 25. August. 7-9 Playboy Jazz Festival First Indoor Jazz Festival, Chicago, Illinois. 25 between sets of Birdland in New York City, Miles Davis is beaten by police and jailed. November. 29 Second Annual Grammy Awards. Frank Sinatra awarded Album of the Year, Best Arrangement, and Best Vocal Performance, Male for the song Come Dance With Me. Ella Fitzgerald awarded Best Vocal Performance, Female for the song But Not For Me, and Best Jazz Performance Solos for the album Ella Swings Lightly. Jonah Jones awarded Best Jazz Performance Solo or Small Group for the album I Dig Chicks. Duke Ellington awarded Best Musical Composition First Recorded and Released in 1959 More Than 5 Minutes Duration, and Best Performance by a Dance Band, and Best Soundtrack Album Background Score from a Motion Picture or Television for Composition and Soundtrack for the Motion Picture Anatomy of a Murder. Nat King Cole awarded Best Performance by a Top 40 Artist for Midnight Flyer. Andre Previn, Ken Darby awarded Best Soundtrack Album, Original Cast Motion Picture or Television for the Motion Picture Porgy and Bess. Album releases. By artist named Cannonball Adderley. Cannonball Takes Charge in San Francisco, Riverside, Cannonball Adderley and John Coltrane. Cannonball Adderley Quintet in Chicago, Mercury, Chet Baker, Chet Riverside, Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, Holiday for Skins, Blue Note, Dave Brubeck, Time Out, Album Columbia, Donald, Bayard Fuego, Bayard in Hand, Blue Note, Sunny Clock, Conception, Blue Note, Ornette Coleman, Tomorrow is the Question. Odge. The Shape of Jazz to Come, Atlantic, Miles Davis, Kind of Blue, Columbia, Walter Davis, Davis Cup Album, Blue Note, Kenny Dorn, Quiet Kenny, New Jazz, Duke Ellington, The Ellington Suites, OJC Jazz Party, Festival Session, Anatomy of a Murder, Columbia, Bill Evans Trio Portrait in Jazz Riverside, Jimmy Jr for the Easy Way Album, Verve Benny Golson, Done with Golson, Grooving with Golson, OJC, Tico Hamilton, The Three Faces of Chico, Warner Bros, Gongs East. Discovery, Coleman Hawkins Hawkeyes, OJC Coleman Hawkins with the Red Golan Trio, Prestige, Johnny Hodges and Duke Ellington back to back. Duke Ellington and Johnny Hodges play the blues, side by side. Verve Milt Jackson and John Coltrane, Bags and Train, Atlantic Winton, Kelly Blue Contemporary, Stan Kenton Standards and Silhouette Capital, Yusef Latif Grai. Tender, Prestige, Abbey Lincoln Abbey's Blue Riverside, Slasher, JC Jackie McLean, New Soul, Swing, Swan, Swingin' Blue Note, Charles Mingus Arm, Mingus Dynasty, Columbia, Blues and Roots, Atlantic Blue, Mitchell Blue Soul, Riverside, Thelonious Monk, Thelonious Alone in San Francisco, the Thelonious Monk Orchestra at Town Hall, 5 by Monk by 5 Riverside, Slasher JC, Wes Montgomery, the Wes Montgomery Trio, Riverside, Slasher JC, Jerry Mulligan meets Ben Webster, Verve Oliver Nelson meet Oliver Nelson, OJC Art Pepper plus 11 modern jazz classics, contemporary Slasher JC, Sun Ra and his orchestra, Jazz and Silhouette, Saturn, Max Roach, The Many Souls of Max Mercury, George Russell, New York, NY. Album Impulse, Horse Silver, Blowing the Blues Away, Finger Pop and Blue Note, Jimmy Smith, The Sermon. Blue Note, Frank Strozer, Fantastic Frank Strozer, VJ Dino, Washington, What a Difference a Day Makes. Mercury, Ben Webster and Associates, Verve Curtis, Full of Blues, Ed Savoy. Deaths. January 3, Ed Guffey, American trombonist, born 1902. 30 Boyce Brown, American Dixieland alto saxophonist, born 1910. February 30, Baby Dowds, American drummer, born 1898. March 15, Lester Young, American tenor saxophonist, clarinetist, composer, and bandleader, born 1909. May 5, Hal McIntyre, American saxophonist, clarinetist, and bandleader, born 1914. 14, Sidney Bechet, American jazz saxophonist, clarinetist, and composer, born 1897. June 5, Lawrence Marrero, American banjoist, born 1900. 23, Boris Vian, French polymath, writer, poet, musician, singer, translator, critic, actor, inventor, and engineer, born 1920. Julie Elvin Shadow Wilson, American drummer, born 1919. 17, Billie Holiday, American singer nicknamed Lady Day, born 1915. September 17, Irma Sanon, American clarinetist, born 1902. October 13, Alphonse Trent, American jazz pianist and territory band leader, born 1905. 16, Minor Hall, American drummer, born 1897. December 2, Sidney Desfine, American trumpeter, born 1893. 10. Avery Parrish, American jazz pianist, composer and arranger, born 1917. 13. Charlie Johnson, American bandleader and pianist, born 1891. Births: January 11. Simon Nabatov, Russian pianist. 14. Nguyen Le, French-Vietnamese guitarist. 16. Zeta Dew, British singer-songwriter, composer, arranger and record producer. 20. Anton Hervé, French composer and pianist. 24. Nils Mathisen, Norwegian keyboardist. 28. Bill Ware, American vibraphonist. February Otmar Liebert, German guitarist, songwriter and producer. 9. Russell Walder, American oboist. 12. Omar Hakim, American drummer. 27. Akira Jimbo, Japanese drummer, Cassiopeia. Clayton Cameron, American drummer. 28. Phil Roy, American singer. Martin Reed Amarcatulli, Italian pianist and composer. 16. John Lindberg, American upright bassist. 18. Joe Locke, American vibraphonist, composer, and educator. 21. Renato Delo, Italian saxophonist. 25. Per Helestad, Norwegian drummer. 30. Nils Jansen, Norwegian saxophonist and clarinetist. April 5. Lynn Rosalind, Norwegian singer, bandleader and composer. Sean Paracelli, English guitarist. 10. Brian Setzer, American guitarist, singer, and songwriter. 18. Saman Gambarov, Azerbaijani pianist and composer. 19. Rebecca Jenkins, Canadian actress and singer. 23. Theo Berg, German drummer. 25. Wehen Ersoy, Turkish percussionist and vocalist. 27. Odd Magni Gridseth, Norwegian bassist. Scott Robinson, American saxophonist. Maynard Dennis Chambers, American drummer. 14. Virginia Mayhew, American saxophonist, composer, and bandleader. 23. Ken Paplowski, American clarinetist and tenor saxophonist. 28. Eddie Parker, English flautist and composer. June and Ian Greg Bissonette, American drummer. 14. Marcus Miller, American bassist. 15. Vicky Jenfen, American singer, guitarist, and multi-instrumentalist. 19. Billy Drummond, American drummer. Roberto Magris, Italian pianist and composer. 29. René van Verseveld, Dutch musician, songwriter, recording engineer, composer, and record producer. Sheila and Johnny, American singer-songwriter and pianist. 16. Joanna MacGregor, British concert pianist, conductor, composer, and festival curator. 23. Alan Barnes, English clarinetist and saxophonist. 27. Jeff Harner, American singer. 31. Stanley Jordan, American guitarist and pianist. Augusto Notomo Yoshihide, Japanese composer and multi-instrumentalist. 6. Sigurd Kohn, Norwegian saxophonist, died 2004. 7. Patrick DeFosses, Belgian composer, pianist and improviser. 9. Frank Lacey, American trombonist, Mingus Big Band. 11. Russ Gershon, American saxophonist and composer. 14. Tony Monaco, American organist. 16. Ellery Eskelin, American tenor saxophonist. 20. Gott Storos, Norwegian bass guitarist and composer. 27. Frodef Jelheim, Norwegian keyboardist and joker. 29. Inessa Rodriguez, Portuguese composer, violinist, violist and electronic musician. September 5. Patrick Yandall, American guitarist. 13. Sheldon Reynolds, American guitarist, vocalist, and songwriter. 21. Corinne Drury, English singer-songwriter. 22. Tony Riedes, American drummer, died 2008. 26. Francois Barasser, Canadian pianist. October 12. Michael Philip Mossman, trumpeter. 15. Eric Vermeulen, Belgian pianist. 18. Jimmy Bosch, Puerto Rican American trombonist, composer, and bandleader. 19. Ronnie Burridge, American drummer. 20. Ole Hammer, Norwegian drummer. 21. Cleveland Watkins, British virtuoso vocalist, actor, and composer. November. Ron Conrad Howig, American trombonist. 3. Mary Ann Redmond, American singer. 18. Cindy Blackman Santana, American drummer. 20. Drew Gress, American upright bassist and composer. 30. Chris DeFort, Belgian pianist and composer. December 13. Staffan William Olsen, Swedish guitarist and composer. 16. Graham Clark, English violinist. 22. Del Rey, American singer and guitarist. John Patitucci, American upright bassist. 25. Dale Barlow, Australian saxophonist, flautist, and composer. Sim Ajikawana, South African flautist and saxophonist, died 2011. 30. Kev Thompson, Norwegian guitarist. Paul Jackson Jr., American guitarist. Unknown date Albert Bidger, Israeli saxophonist, flutist, and Academy lecturer. Antonio Saiker, Italian pianist. Bjorn Jensen, Norwegian drummer. Dominique Dipaiza, French bassist. Kevin Lettel, Brazilian vocalist. Sue Terry, American saxophonist and composer. Sweet Baby J.A., American singer. Tahir Aydegdu, Turkish virtuoso canon player. Ted Rosendahl, American pianist. Awards. Grammy Awards of 1959. Best Jazz Performance Solo or Small Group. Best Jazz Performance Large Group. Best Jazz Composition of more than 5 minutes duration.